Good morning, everyone. Today, we're conducting an in-depth analysis of an undisputed global giant, McDonald's. We'll be exploring the anatomy of an icon, moving beyond just the burgers and fries to understand its history, its powerful business model, its financial power, and the significant challenges it faces in a constantly evolving global market. To begin, let's just grasp the sheer scale of this operation. McDonald's serves over 69 million customers daily. To put that in perspective, that's more than the entire population of the UK or France every single day. It achieves this through a massive footprint of over 40,000 restaurants in more than 100 countries, making the Golden Arches one of the most recognized and valuable brands on earth. So, what is the secret sauce to McDonald's genius? It isn't just selling hamburgers. It's a sophisticated real estate and franchising model. As this donut chart clearly illustrates, over 95% of all McDonald's restaurants are operated by independent franchisees. The company's Velocity Growth Plan has heavily focused on this refranchising strategy. This shifts the high capital costs and day-to-day operational duties to the franchisee. In return, McDonald's minimizes its own risk and collects high-margin revenue from two distinct streams: franchisee royalties and fees for using the brand and operating system. 2. Franchisee rent, which is the real engine. McDonald's often owns the land and building, leasing it to the franchisee for a stable, high-margin profit. As founder Ray Kroc famously said, "We're not in the hamburger business. We're in the real estate business." This franchise-centric model creates remarkable financial resilience. This line chart traces total revenue and net income in billions of dollars over the past 5 years. Despite global challenges like the pandemic and inflationary pressures, you can see a steady, robust top-line revenue. But more importantly, look at the blue line, the net income or profit. It remains exceptionally strong and stable, showcasing the high profitability of a model that relies on rent and royalties rather than the volatile, low-margin business of selling food. Of course, McDonald's does not operate in a vacuum. The quick service restaurant, or QSR, space is one of the most competitive markets in the world. This bar chart compares McDonald's annual revenue to some of its key global competitors. It's important to note the different business models here. While Starbucks, for example, shows higher total revenue, this is driven by its high-margin, premium-priced coffee. In the traditional fast food space, McDonald's remains the dominant force. Its sheer scale gives it significant advantages in purchasing power, marketing spend, and real estate holdings that rivals like Yum! Brands, who own KFC and Taco Bell, simply cannot match. To understand where McDonald's is today, we have to look back at its history. It began in 1940 when Richard and Maurice McDonald opened McDonald's Barbecue in California. The real turning point came in 1948 with the speedy service system. The brothers streamlined the menu down to just 9 items, pioneering the principles of modern fast food. In 1955, a multi-mixer salesman named Ray Kroc visited the restaurant and was amazed by its efficiency. He opened his first franchise and, by 1961, bought the entire company from the McDonald brothers for $2.7 million. The brand's identity was solidified with iconic launches, the Big Mac in 1968 and the Happy Meal in 1979, which forever changed the landscape of family marketing. This brings us to today, where the company operates over 40,000 locations, evolving with digital kiosks and global delivery. McDonald's success is built on what Ray Kroc called the three-legged stool philosophy, a balanced partnership between franchisees, suppliers, and employees. Today, that ecosystem has expanded. Franchisees are the core, operating nearly 95% of all locations. Strategic suppliers like Coca-Cola, Tyson Foods, and McCain are deeply integrated into the supply chain for efficiency and quality control. Delivery partners like Uber Eats and DoorDash are crucial for extending the brand's reach. And technology partners power everything from the mobile app to AI-driven drive-thrus. This leads us to McDonald's key activities. Beyond the obvious food and beverage operations, the company is heavily focused on real estate management, acquiring prime land and leasing it to franchisees, franchise management, recruiting, training, and monitoring franchisees to ensure brand compliance, supply chain management, guaranteeing consistency and low costs across a massive global network, marketing and branding, maintaining top-of-mind awareness through massive global campaigns, and R&D and innovation, continuously developing new menu items and implementing new technology like self-ordering kiosks. These activities are supported by four essential categories of resources. 1. Physical resources. This includes their massive real estate portfolio, standardized kitchen equipment, and global supply chain network. 2. Intellectual resources. This is their brand equity. The Golden Arches is one of the world's most recognized logos, as well as their proprietary recipes and proven, replicable franchise model. 3. Human resources. This includes millions of trained crew members and the management talent developed at their corporate Hamburger University. 4. Financial resources. This is the stable, recurring revenue stream from franchise rent and royalties, which provides the capital for innovation and marketing. So, what is the core promise McDonald's makes to its customers? Their value proposition is delicious, feel-good moments, easy for everyone. They deliver this promise through four key pillars: unmatched convenience, speed, accessibility, 24/7 operations, and a global presence that is always around the corner. Affordable value, appealing to budget-conscious consumers through its value menu and app-based rewards. Standardized quality. Predictability is key. A Big Mac in Tokyo tastes the same as one in New York. Family and experience. This is more than just food. It's the feel-good experience, targeting kids with the Happy Meal and modernizing restaurant designs. Who are these 69 million daily customers? McDonald's employs a multi-segment strategy, targeting diverse groups: busy professionals and students, individuals with fast-paced lifestyles who are driven by speed and convenience, especially for breakfast or late-night meals, families with children, parents looking for a family-friendly atmosphere, motivated by the Happy Meal and affordable treat meals, value seekers, budget-conscious customers who are highly sensitive to price. They are attracted by the dollar menu and use the mobile app for deals. Core loyalists, habitual customers who are emotionally attached to the specific taste of iconic products like the Big Mac, fries, and nuggets. They are less price-sensitive than value seekers. To manage these diverse segments, McDonald's is shifting from mass marketing to mass personalization. They use digital loyalty and rewards through the My McDonald's app to increase visit frequency and average spending. The mobile app uses purchase history to suggest relevant add-ons and uses geofencing for mobile orders. They're modernizing the physical experience with self-ordering kiosks, which empower customers and often increase the check size. And they build emotional connection through the nostalgia of the Happy Meal and community trust via the Ronald McDonald House Charities. Their entire growth strategy is built on a seamlessly integrated omnichannel ecosystem. This is built on their 3Ds growth pillars: digital, delivery, and drive-thru. The drive-thru is the powerhouse engine, generating over 65% of sales in key markets. The mobile app is the digital connector, linking loyalty, personalized offers, and mobile ordering. McDelivery provides global reach through third-party partnerships, and the in-restaurant experience is being modernized with kiosks and table service. All these channels are integrated into the Velocity growth plan to maximize efficiency and customer frequency. Let's briefly look at the economics for a typical franchisee. While figures vary, this illustrates the standard breakdown of revenue allocation. The largest expense is cost of goods sold, or COGS, at roughly 31%. This is the food, beverages, and packaging. Labor costs are the second largest expense at around 28%. Rent and occupancy follows at about 15%. This is often paid directly to McDonald's Corporation. Fees and other OPEX, including the 4% service fee and 4% advertising fee, make up about 15%. After all these expenses, a typical franchisee might see an operating profit margin of 5 to 10%. This brings us back to the big secret of the corporation's business model. While McDonald's sells billions of burgers, its most stable and profitable revenue stream comes from being one of the world's largest commercial real estate owners. They have two main revenue engines. One, franchised restaurants, 95% of locations. This is the high-margin engine. McDonald's acts as a landlord, collecting rent, royalties, and initial fees. Two, company-operated, 5% of locations. These stores have lower margins but are crucial for testing new products and training future leaders. The secret sauce strategy is simple. Buy prime land, find a franchisee to run the restaurant, and collect rent and royalties. As we've mentioned, maintaining the throne requires constant defense. McDonald's faces its arch nemesis, Burger King, which focuses on flame-grilled differentiation and aggressive marketing. It faces the quality challenger, Wendy's, which boasts fresh, never-frozen beef. And it's fighting the chicken wars against specialists like KFC, Chick-fil-A, and Popeyes. The key battlegrounds today are the value menu war for price-sensitive customers, the fight for breakfast dominance, and the new frontier of digital and delivery. So, how did this strategy perform in the 2023 fiscal year? The results were incredibly strong. Total revenue grew 10% to $25.49 billion. Net income saw a massive 37% jump to $8.47 billion. This was driven by a 9% growth in global comparable sales, proving the accelerating the arches strategy is working. They ended the year with 41,822 global locations, 95% of which remain franchise-operated. Despite this success, the company faces significant headwinds. Inflationary pressures, rising costs for ingredients are squeezing franchisee profits and forcing menu price hikes, which risks alienating their core budget-conscious customer base. Rising costs for ingredients are squeezing franchisee profits and forcing menu price hikes, which risks alienating their core budget-conscious customer base. Labor struggles, the fight for $15 minimum wage movement, and post-pandemic labor shortages have increased operating costs. Shifting health preferences. Gen Z and millennial consumers are increasingly favoring healthier, fast casual options like Chipotle. Intense competition. It's not just Burger King anymore. It's a multi-front war. And geopolitical risks. As a global entity, McDonald's is vulnerable to regional conflicts, as seen with its complete exit from the Russian market. To combat this, their strategic response is focused on menu innovation, digital and loyalty apps, drive-through automation, and aggressive value meals. In conclusion, McDonald's remains an icon, not just of fast food, but of a resilient and brilliantly designed business model. Its mastery of real estate and franchising has allowed it to dominate for decades. However, its future success will depend entirely on how it navigates these serious challenges of inflation, labor, and shifting consumer preferences, all while defending its throne in the ongoing burger wars. Thank you.